everyone, good afternoon, and welcome back. So we're going to be doing another 30-minute flow session today, and I'm standing up because I just wanted to demonstrate a few things before we get started. It is essential that you have at least one block, preferably two. We're going to be moving through a few like floaty balancing things today, so it also might be helpful if you place yourself up near the wall. So we're going to be coming into a few things like a floating warrior 3, we'll be coming into eagle, a few variations of chair, and we're also going to be coming up onto the toes today. That part is completely optional. I know some of you deal with foot problems or ankle issues, so this is a great strengthener for the foot and the ankle, but if you're feeling tender or have had issues in the past, keep your feet rooted firmly on the ground. Oils in the diffuser today, we're expecting a really big storm and maybe a tornado later. 2020, right? So this blend I found online and it was called Calm Before the Storm. Lavender, copaiba, and juniper berry. So let's go ahead and get started. I'll meet you in a seated position, whatever that looks like for you today, whether you're up on a cushion or block or flat down on the mat. Your choice. Allow yourself these first few moments to get comfortable, to gain your center, and just begin to connect with the body. So feeling the weight of the body as we settle into the mat, maybe some fluidity in the upper body as we allow the shoulders to relax, the jaw to relax, and perhaps the eyes begin to soften or close as we release the belly. Take a moment to tune into your environment. Maybe it's very quiet or you have some music playing. Maybe your household is being noisy. Go ahead and just experience whatever is around you, the smells, the sounds, and the sensations. Really allow yourself to be within this space. Within the space of your environment or home, and within the space of your body. Noticing how you feel today. And then we'll slowly begin to deepen the breath. So building each inhale and exhale. So just starting to gain control over the breath. And really being present with how this control feels within your body. And if later in the day or later in the week you feel the breath getting out of your control, whether through fear or anxiety, come back to this practice. Slowly taking over each inhale, finding expansion. And the exhale, allowing it to extend out nice and long, as slow as you can. Two more big breaths here. Allow your natural pace to take over. If you've started to tense up while breathing, that can happen sometimes. Settle yourself down. Relax through the shoulders, the belly, the hips. Take a breath in. Exhale, you can start to flutter open the eyes. Take the left hand to the mat. Inhale, right hand reaches up and over. Finding that big extension up through the right side body. Pressing away from the mat with that left hand. And breathing to open up that space. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, right hand down and reach over with the left. Big stretch here. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to the heart. I'd like you to leave your left foot tucked in and extend the right leg. And sorry, I'm not mirroring you. Right foot is flexed. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, extend yourself forward and fold down. Hands can rest on the leg, maybe the ankle or the foot if that's within your practice. And then soften this left leg. Try to relax the leg enough so that the knee begins to work its way closer to the floor. It's okay if it doesn't reach. We just want to open up the back of the body here. So keep the belly slightly engaged so the spine is long, chin is lifted from the chest, thinking about extending toward the toes. Start to lift that left elbow and just take a nice little peek under the left arm. And it can be floating up even. You're going to feel that left side body turn on. Big breath here. Breathing in. Exhale, folding back down. Strong through the core. Look forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Bend the right knee and tuck that foot and calf as close as you can to the back of the right thigh. We do not want the knee splaying out to the side. So even if it's not flush, that's okay. As close as you can, tuck it in. We'll set up for a twist. So come back through center. Take a big breath in. Exhale, starting at the waist, twist to the left. Using a couple breaths to go deeper here. Take your time. Breathe in. Exhale, untwist halfway. Pause over that extended left knee and take your hands out in front. We're going to begin to fold forward and we're not going to release all the way down like we normally do. Take a breath in. Exhale, use your hands to walk the torso forward. Right hip can follow. Begin to rest the belly on the thigh, but keep the belly slightly engaged. We're gently going to be bending into the elbows. You'll notice I'm on fingertips here to guide the chest closer to the knee. I'm not rounding the spine down. I'm not dropping the head or the shoulders, but I'm trying to stay long, extended. And as you gently release the weight from the upper body down, you're going to feel that beautiful stretch in the left hip. So breathe here. I'm smiling because the window's open and it really smells like spring, finally. Two more big breaths here. Notice if you're clenching in that left hip, try to soften. And on your next inhale, we'll use the hands to walk the torso up. Untwist yourself to center, and we'll extend the right leg and the left leg, drawing the right foot into that seated tree position to take our fold. Foot is flexed. We're going to soften into the hip. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, extend and fold down. You can keep a soft bend to the knee. Really just want to breathe here, and I'm staying long through the spine, not dropping the head. Slowly begin to lift your right elbow, and you can have a floating arm here, and take a little peek out underneath that right arm, stretching out that right side body. Couple of breaths here. Breathe in. Exhale, fold over the leg. Power up that belly, look forward. Inhale to reach all the way up. Exhale, hands coming into the heart. And we'll bend that left knee, tucking it as close as we can to the back of the thigh. Come back through center. Inhale for the twist. Exhale to the right this time, starting at the waist. Take a couple of breaths to go deeper. Breathing in. Exhale, untwist halfway. Torso is pointing out over that right knee. We'll bring the hands in front. Breathing in. Exhale, begin to walk the hands forward. And again, we're not dropping down here. Left hip is following us. And once you feel the belly start to rest on that right thigh, you can keep the hands where they are, tented fingertips, and start to bend into the elbows. So we're gradually, slowly releasing our weight on the leg and beginning to feel that stretch in the hip. As we breathe here, notice if you're clenching at all and try to soften, using those exhales to release. The head is lifted. We're looking forward slightly. 2 more big breaths. Your next inhale, using the hands to walk the torso up. And we're actually going to stay on the right side here. We're going to plant the hands and step right back to a tabletop position. So we're on hands and knees. We're going to do a few quick circles up and around the wrists. Going around in both directions. And we'll come to the top of the left hand. And I forgot to mention this, but you'll notice I'm keeping my toes tucked today. And I'm kind of pressing back into the heels a little bit because we want to stretch out the toes. For those of you that want the option of coming up to lift the heels in some of our standing postures today, go ahead, shake out that left hand, come to the top of the right. And as I kind of circle around here, I'm also putting a little bit of weight back into my feet so I get a good stretch through the toes. Shake out the right hand. On an inhale, we'll move through cow. My toes are still tucked, but you can flatten your feet now if you'd like. Exhale to cat. 2 more times. Last round. And exhale. Come back through table, flatten the feet if they're not already. On an inhale, we're going to reach and extend the right arm up and open to the side. And exhale back to the mat. Inhale up and open. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale to thread the needle, right arm between left arm and leg. Gently lower down onto that right side body. Feel that stretch in the shoulder. And then even out the weight between the hips. Head is relaxed, neck is relaxed. To increase this stretch and add a little bit of an upper body twist, we can inhale left arm into the air. Beginning to stack the shoulders, keep the head relaxed. Even out the hips. And maybe the left hand releases to the small of the back, or even reaches around to that outer right hip, creating a little bind. Releasing the bind, inhale left hand up. Exhale down to the mat, under the shoulder, press it down as we inhale, right arm up and open. And exhale to table. Left side, inhale, reaching up. And exhale to the mat. Inhale, reach. Exhale, down. Inhale, extend. Exhale to thread the needle. Coming down onto the left side body now. Head and neck relaxed, even out the hips. Bring that stretch into the left shoulder. And then the optional bind. Inhale, right arm reaches, stacking those shoulders. And maybe to the small of the back or outer left hip this time. Head is relaxed. Releasing the bind. Inhale, right hand up. Exhale to the mat. Press it down. Next breath in, reaching the left hand up and open. And exhale to release. Walk the hands a step or two in front. Tuck the toes. Breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Really press into the toes and the heels back here. Bending through the knees. Belly presses toward the thighs. And then release the head between the arms. You can start to straighten the legs a little bit. Feel that lift of the tailbone, that length of the spine. And then we can pedal out the feet. Maybe lift up onto the toes a few times. Feel that good stretch. Keep the knees slightly bent. And start to soften the heels down. Bend the knees, lift onto the toes. Soften the heels down. Do that a couple more times. Try to keep the upper body still. And then softening down. Inhale, look to the hands. And exhale, walk to the top of the mat, folding down over the feet. Release yourself here, hang out over the knees. Let that upper body go. We can grab opposite elbows. Swaying gently from side to side. Finding stillness, release the arms. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And rolling up to stand. Big inhales, we round ourselves up. Arms out and up. Look up to the hands. Exhale, hands into the heart. And release to mountain. So just take a peek around you. This is where we're going to start to use some props, either the blocks or the wall, or if you have a stronger practice, or if you're feeling strong in your practice today, feel free to challenge yourself and forego the props, but it is good to have them available just in case. So we're going to be standing in the top third or so of the mat. Find mountain and really connect with the ground here. Feel the even weight between the feet and the legs just rooting down all the way from the hips, activating into the earth. Upper body is relaxed but tall. Connect with your breath. Take a very soft bend to the knees. We want a little bit of buoyancy in the legs here. We're going to lift up onto the toes. And then exhale, release. Use some control here. We're not just flopping up and down. We're using control, lifting up and down. If this is a lot for you to do on 2 feet, feel free to do one at a time, alternating. This makes me think of a horse, right? And they do this with their hooves. If hands out to the side is too much also, we can bring hands to the hips or hands to the heart. That will be an option throughout the practice today. We're going to do a few more lifts here. Really feel those calf muscles turn on. Feel the toes stretching out. And coming down. On an inhale, we'll reach the arms forward and up. Shift your weight to the right foot And we'll bring the left knee into the chest. So we're going to be stepping back from warrior 3 for here. Arms out to the side if it's okay. Inhale, stepping that left foot, reaching it back, arms out to the side, airplane arms. Soft bend to the right knee is okay. Feel the power of that foot rooting down. Belly pulling up and in. Breathing here. We can always bring hands to blocks or to the wall if that's nearby. Breathing in again. Exhale, left foot down. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, left knee down. Low lunge. Keep the left toes tucked if it's okay, but make sure the right knee is stacking over the ankle. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, bending back. Feel the glutes squeezing to support the low back. Heart opening to the sky. Pressing back into those right toes. Feel that stretch. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, hands down, frame the right foot. Inhale, look forward. And exhale. Inhale, lift the left knee. Hop the left foot forward one step. Breathe in. Exhale to pyramid. Straighten the right leg and start to bring the left heel down. If hands to the mat are too much, we can have blocks underneath. Keeping the hands under the shoulders to start. And square off those hips. Right hip pulling back, left hip forward. Soft bend to that front knee is okay, but try to keep the power in that back leg. If anyone wants a further challenge, hands can walk forward or reaching backward. Belly is tucking in underneath, and we're not dropping the head here. Look toward those right toes and breathe. Slowly walk the hands forward, just in front of those right toes. We're going to be moving into a standing split. So again, blocks under the hands if you'd like. Shift your weight into that right foot. And then float the left foot up. Doesn't have to come up too high. And begin to straighten the right leg. Bringing your nose closer to the toes. Feel the belly engaged. And then perhaps we start to activate into that left leg. Breathe. Try not to pop the left hip up and open to the side. And maybe we even take that right hand behind the right leg, guiding the fold a little deeper. This is a tricky balance. Core, it must be very strong. Breathing in. Frame the right foot. Exhale, start to bring the left foot forward and bend into that right knee. We're going to cross the left leg in front of the right and get ready to come up to eagle. Hands to the blocks if you need them. Otherwise, we're going to come all the way up here. So squeeze that left leg into the right. Hands come into the heart as we lift the torso up. Strong right leg. You can always tuck that ankle behind here. Straighten out through the spine. Breathe. Maybe that wall is nearby just in case as we inhale. Reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Anyone wants to try to lift that right heel, coming onto those toes. And then soften down. Inhale. Exhale, slowly release that left leg and tuck the knee into the chest. Again, wall nearby. Inhale, straighten the left leg forward. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, step back, warrior one. Left toes reach behind, grounding the heel or softening it down so we can square off those hips. Inhale, arms reach up to frame the ears. Make sure the right knee is not going past the ankle. Find your breath. Feel the power rooting down into that left leg. Breathe in. Exhale, arms back, down and back, crown of the head reaching forward. Inhale, swooping the arms down and up. Exhale, down and back. Inhale, reaching up. Last time, exhale, swooping them back. This time as we inhale, come high on those left toes. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Press into that back foot. Take a breath in, come onto those left toes. Exhale, slowly windmill the arms forward. Frame the right foot. We're gonna hop the left foot in a step or two. We're gonna come right forward into chair. Look forward, breathe in. Exhale, left foot forward, bend into the knees, weight into the heels. Belly resting on the thighs to start. Then we can bring hands to the heart, turn on those glutes, nice and strong. Inhale, start to lift the torso. Sorry, there's bugs in here all of a sudden. Breathing, strong, strong glutes. Really squeeze into the glutes. Maybe we come up onto the toes. Breathe, guys. We're almost done. Breathing in. Exhale, lower the heels. Inhale, up to stand. Exhale, hands to the heart. Find yourself connect with the breath again here in mountain. So again, blocks, wall nearby. Before we start to move again, really think about this sensation and the power that we feel in this right leg. We just did a lot of work on that side. So just sit with that for a moment. Think about where it might feel a little uneven compared to the left. And then we're going to begin to move into the other side. So we're in the top third of our mat here. On an inhale, arms reaching forward and up. Weight shifts to the left foot, and we'll draw that right knee into the chest. Exhale, begin shifting your weight forward. Right leg comes back. Airplane arms if it's okay. Belly pulling up and in. Really think about this length in the spine, active through the arms. Breathing in. Exhale, right foot down. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, low lunge, bring the right knee down, keeping the toes tucked. Make sure the left knee is not going past the ankle. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, reach back, glutes turning on, press into those toes. Inhale, reach straight up. Exhale, hands down to frame the left foot. Breathe in, look forward. Breathe out. Inhale, lift the right knee. We'll hop the right foot forward, one step. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, back to pyramid. Left leg straightens, right heel comes down. Blocks are available for the hands. If we need them, square those hips off. Left hip back, right hip forward. Hands under the shoulders for some more stability. For more of a challenge, we can walk the hands forward or reach them back. Ground into that back foot. Look toward the toes. We're not dropping the head. Sorry, flies. Slowly bring the hands forward just in front of those left toes, coming towards standing split so you can have the blocks available also. Shift your weight into that left foot. And as we float the right foot up, deepen your fold here. Don't worry about the right leg just yet. Try not to let the hip pop open. Once your fold feels nice and deep, that hamstring is talking to you, maybe lift that right leg a little higher. Maybe the left hand comes behind the left leg, guiding your nose closer to the toes. Breathe in. Exhale, slowly frame the left foot. Bring the right knee forward. Look forward, cross that right leg over the left, and start to deepen into the squat, coming to eagle. We can bring hands to the blocks to start, or we're going to reach all the way up. So bring hands to the heart. Squeeze that right leg on top of the left. And begin to lift the torso. This is tricky. Weight is in the heels. Maybe the arms come all the way up. Maybe we cross at the ankle. Core is nice and strong. Squeeze the legs together. Maybe coming onto the left toes. I can't do it today. Maybe you can. Slowly bring the hands to the heart. Uncrossing the right leg. We'll tuck the knee into the chest. Wall is here if we need it. Inhale, right foot extends forward. Exhale, bend the right knee. Inhale, stepping back, warrior one, right toes ground. Soften the heel down. Left knee sacks over the ankle. Inhale, arms reach up. Find your breath. Really root down into that back foot. That's going to allow some of that strength, that sensation to release from that strong left leg. Keep the hips square. Breathe in. Exhale, arms come down and back, crown of the head forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. This time as we exhale, bring the hands down to frame the left foot. I'm going to step back just to create a little more room here. Breathe in. Exhale, right foot forward to meet the left, right into chair. We're squatting deep here, belly resting on the thighs, weight in the heels. You're going to bring hands to the blocks, really turn on the bum, so strong here, or hands to the heart, and begin to lift the torso. Breathing. Option to come up onto those toes. Let the glutes do the work. They're one of the biggest muscles of the body. Turn them on. Breathing in. Lower the heels. Inhale to stand. Reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart. 3 breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Release the hands. We're going to start to wind down now. So staying at the top of the mat here. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, swan dive forward over the feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, frame the feet. One more time, we'll lift up onto the toes, bend into the knees. Ground the heels, plant the hands. Step yourself back to table, ground those knees. Inhale through cow. Exhale to cat. Cross the feet behind you, bring the bum down and the feet forward. Getting ready to come all the way down now. Half boat, feet planted, knees are bent, arms out to the side. Breathe in, tall spine. Exhale, feel the belly sink down and back. And slowly begin to release each vertebrae at a time, breathing the whole way down. And relax the head, the arms and the legs. Big breath into the belly, let it out with a sigh. Feel the spine softening down. All of the weight releasing from the body. We're going to take one little twist here to end things off. So floating the knees into the chest. Give them a little squeeze, rock from side to side. And come through center, let the arms fall open, breathe in. Exhale, knees to the left. We can use a block under or between if they don't comfortably reach the floor. We want to relax the legs and keep the shoulders grounded. Really release yourself here. Inhale, bring the knees through center. Exhale to the right, moving the block if you need it so you can comfortably let go. Inhale through center. Slowly extend the legs. Release the arms, palms face the ceiling, coming right into Shavasana. If you need any little adjustments or movements, you can take those now. Or allow the shoulder blades to tuck under. Relax the belly and feel the spine neutralize into the mat. Release the jaw and soften or close the eyes. Connect with your breath, whatever pace or rhythm it's at right now, whatever feels natural for you, just breathe with it. It's starting to feel it slow down all on its own. We're going to come back to our controlled deep breathing, just like we began class. 3 more rounds. So find that expansive inhale and the long exhale. 2 more times. Release your control over the breath, over your body, and see how much you can submit to this final posture, finding stillness and softness. Allow your breath to deepen again and awareness to return to the body. Wiggle out your toes and your fingers. And rock your head gently from side to side. Inhale, reach and extend the arms up. Exhale, release. Float the knees to the chest. Give yourself a hug of gratitude, of acceptance and presence. Whenever you're ready, rolling to one side and making your way up to sit. We'll bring the hands to the heart and end our practice with a round of Om. Inhale. Exhale all the stale air. One more breath in for Om. Thank you so much for practicing along with me today. I look forward to next time. Namaste.